Hello and welcome. We are still solving numericals on reinforced cement concrete. All right. So the question on the board says the figure below shows a reinforced cement concrete beam of T section. You can see the figure on the board of T section. All right. It has a maximum stress, which has maximum stresses of 6.0 mega newton per meter square and 120 mega newton per meter square. All right. In concrete and steel respectively. Now, if the modular ratio of steel and concrete is 16, all right, that is M subscript R is 16, and neutral axis lies within the full width of the section, we are asked to find area of steel reinforcement and moment of resistance. All right, so this is what we are asked to find. So now let's bring out our parameters. Let's bring out our parameters. So we say solution. All right, so our data's given. So first we have our maximum stresses of concrete. Maximum stress of concrete is nothing but 6.0. So sigma C is equal to 6.0 mega newton per meter square. All right, this is the maximum stress of what? Of concrete. 120 mega newton per meter square is the maximum stress of steel. This is 120 mega newton per meter square. All right, what do we have next? We have our modular ratio to be 16. M subscript R is equals to 16, and we are told that neutral axis lies within the full width of what? Of the section. All right, from here you can see that it is obvious that our width is nothing but, our breadth rather is nothing but 720 millimeters. All right, 720 millimeter, and the depth of the beam, now we are not giving the depth of the beam, all right, but we are giving D, which is the distance from what? From the steel reinforcement to the face of what? Of compression. All right, but we are going to be looking for what? For H. We are not giving H also. So the first thing we are going to be doing is to find H. All right, when we get H, that is what we will use to calculate our first question, which is the area of steel reinforcement. Now let H be equals to the distance from the neutral axis to the face of compression. All right, let H be equals to the distance from the neutral axis to the face of compression. All right, so we are going to be looking for H. Like I said in our previous video, and I've been saying, it is very important to watch our introductory class, because we derive some very important relations where you can where we are going to apply. All right, so one of those relations is nothing but what? It's nothing but the formula for what? For area. All right, sigma S all over sigma C is equals to mr into the bracket of D minus H all over what? All over H. This formula was derived in our previous lesson, so it's very important to watch our introductory class. All right, so we have M, we have sigma S all over sigma C to be equals to what? To be equals to M subscript R into the bracket of D minus H all over what? All over H. All right, close the bracket. So now let's substitute our value. So we have sigma S to be 120. So we say 120 all over what? All over 6.0 is equal to, we have MR, which is 16, into what? Into D. Now D will be what? 360. All right. All right, minus H all over what? All over H. All right, so now we are going to cross multiply. All right, we are going to cross multiply, because we need to find our value of what? Of H. All right, or rather 120 can go in 6. This will be what? This will be 20. So 6 here is 1, 6 here is 20. So we have 20 to be equal to 16 into 360 minus H, close bracket, all over what? All over H. All right, so we are going to cross multiply now. If we cross multiply, we have H, 20H equal to 16 into 360 minus H. All right, so we can multiply through. All right, If we do that, we have 20H equals to 16 multiplied by 360, all right, minus what? Minus 16H. All right, this is what we have. So I'm going to take minus 16H to the other side. All right, so this will be nothing but what? 20H minus plus 16H rather is equals to, this will be equals to 5,760. All right, so 20H plus 16H is nothing but 36H. So we have 36H, all right, equals to 5,760. All right, if we divide both side by 36, 36 go with 36H will be equals to 160 millimeter. Now this is our value for what? For H, which is the distance from the neutral axis to the compression face. All right, so recall the formula that says sigma S, all right, all over sigma C is equals to BH all over what? All over 2AS, A suffix S. That's the formula for area of a steel which we are going to be using. All right, so we have sigma S all over sigma C equals to BH all over what? All over 2A subscript what? Subscript S. All right, we are asked to find the area of steel reinforcement. Now from here we can make AS the subject of the formula before we substitute. All right, so let's do that. If we cross multiply, we have sigma S multiplied by 2AS. This is equal to sigma C multiplied by BH. All right, so we just have to divide both sides by sigma S multiplied by 2, or 2 sigma S. So we have sigma S multiplied by 2. All right, so sigma S goes with sigma X2, also go with 2, and AS will be equal to, now what is our value for what? Sigma C is nothing but 6. All right, so in this case, it's nothing but 6. So in 6 multiplied by, we have B, which is the breadth of the beam, is nothing but 720, multiplied by H, which we have just calculated to be 160. All right, everything is all over 120 multiplied by 2. All right, so 6 multiplied by 720 times 160 all over 120 multiplied by 2 is nothing but 2880. AS will be equal to 2880 millimeter square. All right, so this is the answer to question number I. All right, so next is what? Moment of resistance. All right, in our previous introductory lessons we derived a relation for moment of resistance. We said the moment of resistance is equal to sigma S, which is the maximum allowable stress for steel, multiplied by AS, which is the area of steel reinforcement, into the bracket of D minus H all over 3. All right, so M, moment of resistance, is equal to sigma S multiplied by AS into D minus H all over 3. All right, so this is what we have. Now let's substitute. We have M to be equal to sigma S is nothing but 120 mega newton per meter square. So we are going to be using 10 to the power of 3 out of mega. It will be remaining 10 to the power of 3, because at the end our unit has to be in kilo newton meter. All right, so we have 120 multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 3 multiplied by our area, it will be times 10 to the power of 6. I think so. Will it be times 10 to the power of minus 6? All right, because we are having millimeter square here. All right, this is supposed to be 10 to the power of 3. We are just making use of kilo, and kilo is 10 to the power of 3, no minus. All right, so here we are converting millimeter square to what? To meter. All right, so it will be divided by 10 to the power of 6, which is the same thing as multiplying by 10 to the power of minus 6. All right, so A is what? 2880 times 10 to the power of minus 6. All right, so this is multiplying the bracket. All right, it will be multiplying the bracket of 360 minus 160 over 3
multiply by 10 to the power 3 minus 3.
All right, so multiply by 10 to the power minus 3. All right, so we have 360 minus 160 all over 3 multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 3. All right, so this is 360 multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 3 minus 160 multiplied by 10 to the power of minus. So we just factored out 10 to the power of minus 3. All right, so this is what we have. So 120 times 10 to the power of 3 multiplied by 2880 times 10 to the power of minus 6. All right, into the bracket of 360 minus 160 all over 3, close the bracket, multiply by 10 to the power of minus 3 is nothing but 105.98 kilonewton meter. All right, 105.98. We have 105, right? M is equals to 105.98 kilonewton meter. All right, so this is the value for our moment of resistance. All right, so this is the solution to this question. All right, so stay tuned for more. And also to add, if you need any of our materials on any of our courses, be it on this topic, RCC, reinforcement concrete, and other courses that we have treated on, you can feel free to reach out to us. The link is on our description below. Click on it and message us. All right, you can also message us via email. Our email is also in our description. All right, so thank you for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if this is the first time you are coming across our channel, I would like you to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so that whenever we drop a content as this, you will be notified. All right, so thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more numericals.